I love me. God's good.
Can I bring a little hip hop back? Yeah. Can I bring a little hip hop back? I know you like it, you gon' play that back. Yeah. I know you like it, you gon' play that back. Can I bring a little hip hop back? Yeah. Can I bring a little hip hop back? I know you like it, you gon' play that back. I know you like it, you gon' play that back. Yeah.
Shout out to Speak on it.
Prospect, where the ballers chill. Rolling with my posse in the play.
Welcome back to Speak On It. I'm your host, Steve.
And I'm your boy, Fatty Reggie.
And today we sit here with the lovely Slay God.
Hey.
Slay God, go ahead and tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am an entertainer. I am a singer, songwriter, rap artist. I do R&B, I do pop. I am really pretty much not in a box. Like, I just have my own flavor, my own lane, and I am daring.
Okay.
That is the Slay God.
Reggie?
I think my first question is, who are you inspired by?
Oh, okay. So there's several ways I can answer this question, but the easiest way is I have always been inspired by drag. Drag queens to me are every bit of extraness that I feel that I am, but I've never been extremely flamboyant person, period. So music, in a way, in a sense, I'm able to put that flamboyant, that over the top, that extraness, that dramaticness in an art form.
So you mean drag queen, not drag an artist? She's talking about like the art of drag when they like perform it and stuff like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Drag queens. Yes.
I get you. That's interesting. So you're not inspired by like any rapper, old or new or anything? You get your inspiration from anyone in particular?
Music wise, I have always been inspired more or less by like older artists, like Lisa Fisher. Are we familiar?
What's the singer? What's one of
Lisa
Lisa's
Fisher.
songs?
Who's?
What's one of Lisa's songs?
Oh, How Can I Use the Pain?
Oh shit! I didn't know that was her.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my shit.
Yeah,
That's my shit.
I love that.
Sing it, girl. Yeah, that's my shit. You know how like some and we don't have that nowadays with new music, but yeah, that's my shit.
That's my shit.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm really inspired by that. But even in her music, like if you've ever seen that video or seen a performance of hers, she's very dramatic. She's very over the top. It's very glamorous. It's very like flamboyant, but queen. You know.
So do you like that white lady? She went to the award show with the meat on her face or something.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. You like her?
I like Lady Gaga.
Meat, right?
I would.
It was a meat dress.
Meat dress? Oh, so it was everywhere. Meat all over.
Yeah.
All over her body.
She had beef.
Right.
Beef.
But but it was actually like kind of a protest for her.
Right. But she's over the top.
She's over the top, but she's over the top in a more
dramatic?
No, not dramatic. She's more, I guess when you look at it, or when I look at her, I see pure art. That's her dramaticness. Her dramaticness is illustration, visuals, but overextending the reach. So I think I'm not inspired by Lady Gaga. I appreciate what she does.
Okay. For sure. So what is your goal for your music? What's going to set your music different from the others?
Well, when you say the others,
like the Cardi B's or the whoever's hot right now, Cardi B, Trina, female rapping in general.
I like that you said Cardi B because I want the world to know that Cardi B's sound is Kansas City. Okay, everybody loves Cardi B, so they love Kansas City because that's where her sound came from.
And they don't even know it.
They don't even know it.
I didn't know that.
Yes, Jay White is, I believe, Kansas City, Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, I don't really look at the state line. We all support the same teams. We all eat the same damn barbecue. We do the same shit on separate sides of the line. Whoop-de fucking do that day. Okay? And everybody's paper is green.
Amen.
Keep that in mind. So, Kansas City, I feel that Jay White is a representation of Kansas City as a whole, in a region. Let's put it that way, a region. And that's where her sound came from. Now, I was following Cardi B like way before she got on Love and Hip Hop and all of that. And she had a sound before then. But
it was different.
No, actually, it's not different. A lot of people feel that her music is different. I don't think that her music is different because the dramatic, the skits, the stuff that she is doing now, she was doing before she became megastar Cardi B. I think that she just got a surgeon's precision with the music industry and they built it even bigger.
They gave her the green light. Do you feel like the industry gave her the green light?
I feel like she gave herself the green light.
Her hustle and ambition gave her the green light?
She didn't let nobody tell her no.
Well,
I can agree.
She bullied her way into it, and she's there, and can't nobody be mad at that girl. She's winning, so congratulations to Cardi B.
Would you say she's the hottest rap artist right now, period, male or female? Because I'm starting to feel that way.
I would say without a doubt, she may, yeah.
Right now, like
she's a hot commodity. I mean, if, God rest his soul, if Nipsey Hussle didn't die,
man,
the world was on her butt about the whole drugging.
But I'm just saying, like, because
just that quick, people can forget what you did and move on. So just remember, the internet is powerful.
Oh, they didn't forget. They just said, "Fuck that shit."
Because it wasn't never that big. It wasn't that big.
It wasn't,
in my
opinion.
That big.
It was
I don't feel that it was that big of a deal.
What?
Because God, let me say this. Men and women have all done some low down dirty things in their past. They have all done some unnecessary, unruly things. She spoke on something that she did. And we all have done something out of character. I don't care on what level it is. We all have done something out of character.
I agree.
So because she admitted to something in front of the whole world, she shouldn't be scrutinized for it because ain't nobody perfect. The guy that was there wasn't perfect because he was engaged, and she wasn't perfect because she was a stripper robbing somebody. Everybody was in the wrong situation.
So would it be a different light on Cosby if he would have said, you know what?
Cosby, Kelly.
I was, doing this.
There's a difference between using your position as a man and as an entertainer, knowing that. Now I can't really say for these women that what happened was true or not. I wasn't there, and I really hate giving my opinion on stuff like this. But there is a difference using your position, like if you were a president or if you were
director of a movie,
this, that, and the other, and you got all these beautiful models, inspiring actresses that are in positions that are like
that's showing up to all of the casting
yes, you know what I'm saying,
dressing
like
sexy,
and then boom,
me. And then you say, hey, you can come through. You want this? You want this pudding pop?
But the point, okay, yes, but there's some women who be on that, and there's some women who aren't. Like for me, I've been around celebrities. I've smoked weed with Wiz Khalifa. Okay, that was probably like the biggest monumental moment of my entire fucking life because he was so humble and it was so amazing, and he was in Kansas City, so I was just like, oh my God, it's Wiz Khalifa, and he introduced himself. But see, me being excited about meeting a celebrity and just wanting to kick it with you could have easily turned into, hey, you want to drink, and boom, I'm roofied. But it was never my intentions to sleep with you. I just wanted to kick it with you and have an experience I never had before. To say I've done it. And something as simple as that was turned into taking advantage of somebody. So yes, I do feel that there is a difference.
I think it's the light that shined on it. I just don't believe wrong.
I can't say what's true or not. I just know.
If it was true as they're putting it, then shame. But It's just hard to
If it's
believe
true they
it is.
putting her, she should be in jail too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's true, because Cardi.
I just want to get held accountable for her
All
actions.
men want
Because if it
some
was a
women
man,
to
they'll
be
throw it
held
straight in
accountable.
jail.
Because pussy is powerful.
Pussy is powerful.
And
pussy
to-
also get you in jail too.
Yeah, pussy get you in jail. Right. Pussy get you in jail, put in jail.
Like, yeah.
So we are establishing that women are men's kryptonite, period.
Right.
Oh, well, y'all knew that.
Of course.
Y'all know that.
So
Y'all determined
God
everything
created
before we
us
do. Shit.
for you.
Yeah.
And we can't help that you fall for the cookie dog. No, I'm just
Right.
playing.
Right. It's hard.
Set this up.
BBD said can't trust the big button and smile.
I'm trying to tell you.
And now these
girl is
butts is
poison.
getting aerosol filled and they not paying attention.
No.
That's why I'm
Not paying
natural
attention.
body. Be
Well,
happy
you are
with
beautiful. And I checked out your single. I liked it.
Thanks.
I liked it. I was
It's
impressed.
different.
I didn't know who you were before we found out we were interviewing you, but I'm glad that I know who you are now. I'm gonna follow you going forward, and I like your single.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, that single really was like a mustered up song, coming from where I was coming from. I made a list in 2018, and I have a dear friend of mine that was like, hey, I have these life planners. You should really try doing a life planner and, you know, just make a plan for yourself and set like a 6-month goal and just write it down and write your plan on how you're going to do it.
Right.
So at the time I was selling cars and I was like, okay, you know, I'm not happy with what I'm doing. I'm not doing what I feel I love to do. Like I love I'm a people's person, so I like to be in front of people. I like to talk to people. It's just my personality, a social butterfly. So I was just like, you know, what will truly make me happy? Want to wake up, want to go to work, want to be overzealous in the things that I'm doing. You know, put in the extra effort to make my life in general better.
Right.
So on that list, I said, I want to raise my credit score. I want to increase my income, and I want to pursue music. Those were my 3 things that I wrote down. So I increased my credit score. I doubled my income.
Okay.
And I was trying to figure out how to do my music. So because I had doubled my income, that meant that I could now pursue the extracurricular activities with music. So I saved up my money. There was a producer called Brandon Black. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but he's a very, very amazing, phenomenal producer, okay? He listened to where I wanted to go, and he took me there.
That's important.
Shout out
That's so
to him.
important. With
Yes,
the
Brandon is dope. Like, and a lot of people get intimidated by pricing on music. Like, by no means, you see that the money that you can make in music, and if you look at yourself as a business, every business that you create, you invest in.
Right.
So invest into your business, which is yourself. So you know, I knew him before, and I let him know, hey, I'm doing this on my own. And if, you know, they're good people and genuine people and they really believe in you, they will work with you. They'll put that time and that effort into it. So he did, and I appreciate him for that. And Press Out came out of this. So it was more or less like a record that was, I want to show my diversity. I want to show that I can sing, I can rap, I can do choir voices. I'm very dramatic. I can take different sounds and make them my own. And I finally just came out with that sound. Like, that song explains my sound. If there's no one a sound and a voice, something that's going to get people energetic, something that's going to make women want to move, something the fellas can jam to without it being like too girly, too up-tempo. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody as a unison can rock to it.
I can't get jiggy with a twerk song. Like, it don't make me want to. So I can appreciate that. I can appreciate what she's saying.
Yeah. You want a mixture. You want everybody to enjoy your music and appreciate what you're doing. So there's small elements that you could put into your music that most people wouldn't even consider it, period, but it'll give you a masculine vibe.
Gotcha.
But it got the women in there too. So everybody rocking. So that's what we came up with.
Right.
I can dig it. I like it. I like the single.
Thanks.
And like I said,
I know Betty, you had a question for Mike. Forgot about
My
it, but I'm
question?
gonna let you.
I don't know. She's so sexy, and I just been
You
enjoying the
wanna
vibe.
hear
I
Not
forgot my
distracted by
question.
the beauty.
Yeah,
What is
man.
wrong with
Can't
you?
trust the big button.
Let me tell you
smile,
something.
man. I'm
No
trying
matter
to
how
tell you.
beautiful as she is, there's someone out there that's tired of her
Right,
shit.
exactly. So hold on, let me get back to it.
Is someone out there tired of my shit?
Probably somebody out here tired of everybody's shit.
Right. Do you complain about trash and stuff? Well, you shouldn't have to complain about the trash. You complain about it. What do you complain about? What's your pet peeve? What don't you like?
You
That's a
know,
good
I
one.
don't
Hey,
really
question
complain
ready.
about.
I'll wait. I'll wait. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm
I guess
sorry.
if I gotta be honest,
Mm-hmm.
I do have a significant other that 100% supports me and lets me do me. And most guys with the woman that looks like myself or likes to dress like myself would just like fucking go crazy. But he doesn't, you know, he's in there like somewhere. So I appreciate you. And honestly, I don't have any pet peeves that like really. I'm probably the one. I know I make him crazy. I know I drive him crazy because he says every day he cusses me out in the shower, or when he walks outside, he's cussing me out. But the only thing that I personally find relationship-wise that I would complain about, and not as men in general, just my man. I like personal space. You know what I'm saying? I like
Some
sometimes.
personal space.
That's
Sometimes you
cool.
want to
All
just
of
get
this
away.
goes into the next question.
Did you text it? I don't know.
He
What
about
was
to
my
tell
question?
you, Reggie.
Okay.
Black women really
Want to see
wanna
us prosper.
black men
Oh
prosper?
yeah.
That's the question.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess
You
I
had
guess
line
I can
before.
ask her that question. What do you
Okay.
think? Do black women really want to see men prosper,
Black
or do
men
you think?
prosper.
I mean, do black women want to see black men prosper, or is it more or less about yourself and niggas need to get it how they live?
You know, I think that this is kind of a gray question, and I say this because um, how a woman measures her man is set by expectations that she's either created from being raised from her mother and seeing the man that she was with, or what her perception of what a man should be for her.
Exactly. I love
So I can't necessarily say that, but what I will say is any woman, any black woman that is with a black man should, and even myself, to be honest with you, I struggle with this because I was raised by a single mother who voluntarily took on 3 more children, was going to school full time, and you know, working a full-time job. I watched my mother do this by herself.
Shout out to moms.
Yes.
Mom, all of
But I will say that it's very important as a black woman to understand what it means to not necessarily feel like you have no control, but to allow your man to be a man in a relationship. Because that's where we all get confused at. It's like, you know, I'm trying to control everything, but you can't. Not when you decide to follow. So that's something I personally struggle with, but it's just gonna come with time. And
But
if you struggle with it,
you
just
acknowledge it, because like you hitting it on the head. You like the
Yeah,
testimony.
I-
She's the testimony to my question. Like, you so fucking spot on. I'm
You hear that,
I'm glad you
ladies?
brought that up, bro. I'm really glad you brought it up.
it's the
man.
truth
I
though.
wasn't gonna let you forget.
Cause I was impressed. I'm just so impressed by her response. You know, that's the response you're looking for, and it don't seem like it's no bullshit. It just seemed like it's your response. Cause you would just hit on
And
the
she's
on the
a
head
young
with that
woman,
question.
too.
Yeah.
Young woman.
Yeah.
I feel like I should definitely share my experience, my testimonies with other women, especially if you're trying to be with a black man or just with a man in general. Okay, if you're gonna be with a man, you gotta understand that you follow, you don't lead. So, you know, it's hard for you to. So, especially as an independent black woman, I sold cars for 2 years in a male-dominated industry. I lived on my own since I left my mom's house. So my mom showed me how to do my shit myself.
How to get it.
How to be on your own. If you want to be grown, this is how you be grown. That's what my mother showed me. So I went and did it, and I'm living a single life. But then when you integrate it with a man and you want to be, have a relationship, you gotta understand that you have to let go of certain things. You cannot make every decision and it be law. It's just
Yeah.
not how that
Period.
works. It's not how it
Period.
works
Yeah.
at all.
No matter if you make more money than him.
It don't matter.
Don't matter if your education
If
is
you
more
marry
than
a
his.
stupid man, you have to follow a stupid man.
Yeah.
And that ain't nobody's decision but
But
your
your
own.
Mm-hmm. And
And
stop being
another
focused
thing.
on
Hold on,
what
hold on,
they
Reggie,
saying
she
about
got
it.
One more thing. As women, please understand you don't get to choose your mate. So stop chasing these niggas.
Thank you. Ooh,
Stop
ooh,
chasing these niggas.
ooh, yes.
You do not
She
choose
got
your
some hits
mate.
taken up right there. They gave me some
You don't
wisdom
choose your
bumps.
mate. You can't. You can't.
They think
That's
they
not
can.
how that works. It's not how we were created.
See, she ain't came loaded. She dropping truth bombs everywhere in this motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about.
It's how it is.
That's how it is. For sure. But
Over here
You got
sweating
any-
like Jocelyn.
What new music you working on? You got something new coming for us?
I have a new song. My song that I'm coming out with is more of an R&B record, but it still has hip hop elements in it. It is one of the ones for the ladies, but it is a very singing, sexy record that the fellas would be like, yes, I like the record. I definitely would play it for my lady. So,
like Drake CD.
yeah, but a little different, you know,
A
a little Kansas City in there.
Kansas City in
But
there.
so that's the next song that I'm working on. It's called Get You High.
Okay.
I actually perform it in my current show that, so you will see
It
that.
sound like a song I want to tap into.
Get You High, yes, it's definitely a smoker vibe. Like, I came up with the song because I was like, at the time that I wrote it, there was an individual that I was involved with, and it was like, you ever like have somebody that you have good sexual chemistry with, but all the other shit be off?
Yeah.
And then you be confused. You be like, I like you, but I don't know if I really fucking like you. Like, sometimes you get on my nerve, but then I be like, ooh,
And then the
I
ones
like
I'll be like,
you.
I like you, but I can't be with you.
Situationships.
Yeah.
So
I like you, but I just can't be with you.
we got a semi-commitment. But that's where that song was inspired from. It was more or less like a song to make you feel sexy, like I really yearn you and I have no idea what we're supposed to be, but all I know is that I have a feeling when I'm with you, and that feeling is more like I can take you to cloud nine.
Yeah, it's a high feeling. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just like I could kick it with you, you cool, and I love being around you, but
I love this vibe when we doing this.
what are we exactly?
I love this vibe when we doing this, but that's about it. It was definitely a pleasure. You are so gorgeous, and I see big things in your future.
Right. Before we leave, can you tell us where we can find your music?
Yes, you can find me on Facebook as The Slay God. You can find me on Instagram as I Am The Slay God. And that's about it right now. Also, June 13th, I have a showcase coming. We are doing something great, and it's not June, it's July 13th. July 13th. So almost a month from now. We're gonna have 2 big party buses, $40 VIP tickets. With those tickets, trust me, you're getting all kinds of customer service. Okay, one thing that I feel like events don't have is customer service, and we're gonna definitely show the city how we can put on a showcase. Make you come out and have a good time. Ladies, dress up in your heels, because I don't want to see no damn flats or Jordans, none of that shit. You come out and you slay, because that's what we do. I have a Mirror Wang on there. We have the Pyramid on there. We have some really tough acts that are coming out. So please, please tune in. We will be putting on a showcase for the city. And if you're interested in being part of the showcase, please hit me up on my music page. I Am The Slay God, because I'm looking for talent.
You heard it, lady. Make sure y'all follow the Slay God. This concludes our segment with the lovely Slay God.
Man, I see big things for her. I see big things for her.
Yep, me too. I hope you wish you all the success. I hope you get there for real shit.
Thank you.
But,
and if I do, y'all gonna be on. Period.
Yeah. Until next time, I'm your host, Mr. Fisher.
And I'm your boy, Fetty Reggie.
Make sure to follow us on all social media platforms. Signing out.
100.
Day we gon' all ball. You gotta keep hustling. Hey, one day we gon' all ball.
People who are running toward their dreams, life has a special kind of meaning. You are going to incur a lot of disappointment, a lot of failure. But in the process of doing that, what you will realize is that you have greatness within you.
What's good, YouTube? Blue Line Studios back at it again. We about to have more music videos, more interviews, more shows, and more movies coming soon. All right, peace.